Yeah. What's up, everybody? You ain't even had an A-list in a little while. And after Jimmy Butler's spectacular performance in last night's game, I decided it was time for an A-list. Now, keep in mind, the list is fluid. The list is fluid. What goes on this week, we might think differently about it next week as we give it some further thought. I got two of the experts up in here who are very, very critical about it. Tim Legler's much nicer about it than JJ, but that's a different story for another day. We gonna get to my top 5 playoff performances of all time, okay? Starting at number 5. Give it to me right here, please. Bam! Give it to me, man. Magic Johnson, a rookie, shows up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania against Chocolate Thunder Darryl Dawkins, against Caldwell Jones, Dr. J, Julius Erving. It's game 6 of the NBA Finals. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar gets hurt, and Magic Johnson shows up on the bus when everybody is despondent and depressed, and they're like, damn, we don't have our captain. And Magic turned around, as Michael Cooper said, have no fear. Earvin Magic Johnson is here. The brother dropped 42 as a rookie, playing center, not point guard, and the Los Angeles Lakers win the first of his 5 championships. That's number 5 on the list. Give me number 4 on the list, please. Give it to me right now. Bam! We know what this is right here. The flu game. Michael Jordan. We know he's sick. Later learned they thought it was food poisoning or whatever the case may be. The brother could barely stand up. Shows up after a suspect first quarter. Dropped 17 in the second quarter. Third quarter was a little more suspect. Fourth quarter, he closed the deal after being at a deficit. The last three-pointer inside the last minute of the game sealed the deal for the Chicago Bulls, and Scottie Pippen grabs him and holds him up while they're walking to the bench. We know what the flu game is. That's top 4. Give me top 3, please. Y'all gonna like this one. Bam! Isaiah Thomas. We saw this in the '88 NBA Finals. Isaiah Thomas throws an assist to Joe Dumars, but rolls his ankle in the process. He can barely walk. What does he do? 25 straight points. No, not 25 straight, but 25 points in the third quarter. The Pistons lost that game, I understand it, but it was a spectacular performance in Game 6 of the NBA Finals. A lot of people saw the two-peat, the repeat, Detroit the next year and the following year. They thought it would have been a three-peat if Isaiah Thomas hadn't gotten hurt. That's how spectacular that performance was on one leg in the NBA Finals against Kareem, against Magic, against Worthy and the crew. All right? And they almost did it. Got to give love to Isaiah Thomas. It ain't top 2, though. Give me top 2 right here. Right here. Give it to me. Give it to me. Damn it. Don't make me wait. LeBron James. Do you remember what he did against the Detroit Pistons? Nevertheless, at the Palace. Why you think they crowned him King James? It started at the Palace, okay? The year before, got bounced out by Detroit. This time, oh no, he answers the call against Chauncey Billups, against Rip Hamilton, against Tayshaun Prince, against Wallace. The Wallaces, Benny and Rasheed, the brother put on that kind of show. Dropped 25 straight, and just annihilate them and put everybody on the map. It's a new era that's coming your way. It's the LeBron James era. This is the moment where it really started, right here. You gotta put that up there. It ain't number 1 now. We know what number 1 is. Give it to me, please. We saw this. Now, JJ, as Mad Dog Russo would say, you might be a little bit too young for this. But this was the day when the great Larry Bird called Michael Jordan God in gym shorts. That's what he said. God in gym shorts. Because this brother against Danny Ainge, against Larry Bird, against McHale and Paris and the boy, put on a show, was dancing all over the place on all of the Boston Celtics. Absolutely, positively, an unstoppable performance, no doubt about it. So I got Jordan's game, I got LeBron here, I got the great Isaiah Thomas here, I got MJ's flu game, and I got Earvin Magic Johnson. An honorable mention was Reggie Miller against the Knicks. Okay, in 1994.
Let's go, guys.
Conference Finals, when he scored 25 points in the fourth quarter.
You want to go or me? I got some problems with your list. I got some. First of all, this isn't even a LeBron game I would pick. Game 6, Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
2012,
Yeah.
45-15
I was there.
on the road against the Boston Celtics. Here's why. They lost the finals the year before.
Okay.
If they lose that game that year,
Yes.
that's 0 for 2 with the Heat.
Yes.
Who knows what happens if
That's
they
true.
win any finals?
And he would have been crucified
in
forever.
the Heat. So I don't even think that's the right
this
game
way-
for LeBron.
but it's
And this
smart.
one, if I'm not mistaken, he lost the game, right? They lost
Yes,
the game?
yeah,
They lost that
but-
game. I have a problem with that, JJ.
Yeah.
In a loss.
Okay. And it happens. Isaiah's lost this game.
Yeah, it's fluid.
Isaiah
I
lost this
can't
game.
wait for
It's
these
fluid.
notes.
It's fluid. It's fluid.
It's fluid.
It's fluid.
I can't wait for the notes
Okay.
from this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to congratulate you for not putting Bill Russell's 30-point, 40 rebound game on here. Because look, I think if Mad Dog was doing this
That's right.
list,
Yeah.
That's what he would do.
he would have come up with
That's what
some
he would do.
obscure Bob Pettit games. Like we would have been like, huh? It's a great list. Here's the thing. I got some honorable mentions of mine.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
With LeBron, Game 1, 2018, 51 points. Now they lost the game. That was the J.R. Smith where he
Yes.
dribbled out the
Yeah,
clock
yeah.
accidentally. Games 5 and 6 in 2016 to get Cleveland back in the series. He was sensational. I got Steph's Game 4 last year. Steph's Game 4
the other one
last
for me.
year.
That's the other one.
Has
How
to
did you
be
forget that?
somewhere on this
You're
list.
Mr. Warrior.
Somewhere on this list.
You're mad? Stephen A., wait.
That's the
if
one.
we let you redo it, what would you swap out?
I'd have to swap
the
out.
finals.
I love these
Isaiah.
two. I love those
I'd
two.
have to swap out the losses.
Okay.
The losses.
That's fair. That was a good point by you.
I'd have
Yeah.
to swap out the losses. But that's Steph. Oh, you got me on the Steph
Do you
Curry.
have more?
Oh.
Save
I
the
had it.
series. Save the
I have a
series.
lot more, but
You have more? Keep going.
A lot
You
more.
wanna
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Do
Give
your
it to me.
thing.
Whatever you got.
Hakeem Olajuwon, Game 6, 1987, one of my favorite games I've ever watched. 49 and 25
Yeah.
against the Supersonics. in the
Yeah.
Western
What about
Conference
Damian
semifinals.
Lillard?
What
55?
about-
Kobe in
What about-
2001
That's right.
against Sac?
I
48
remember. I was there. I was there for that one.
Oh.
What about Damian Lillard?
What
55
about
against Portland? I mean, Denver, but they lost.
MJ 35 in the first half of a finals game.
I agree.
How about that?
I agree against Portland, game 2.
Exactly.
Against game 2. I mean, again, the list is fluid.
It's fluid.
I had about 15, and I'm like, I got.
It is hard
but
to narrow it down.
It's hard. But
I got to
hard.
put Steph's Game 4 somewhere on there.
Okay. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.